former President Donald Trump and President Joe Biden are the subject of an investigation by special counsels appointed by U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland into their handling of classified documents. Biden's home in Wilmington, Delaware, and classified documents found in an office in Washington have brought him into the spotlight on a topic for which he has harshly criticized his predecessor: disregard for confidential information. In addition, it has presented the Justice Department with a politically contentious issue to address at a time when Americans have less faith in public institutions and Trump's supporters have accused the department of politically persecuting him. In an effort to remove politics from the case, Garland appointed Robert Hur, a former U.S. attorney appointed by Trump, to investigate Biden's case. This was the second such appointment in a matter of months. The law professor at Gonzaga, Anne Murphy, described it as extraordinary. The Attorney General stated, "You don't appoint special counsels unless it is an extraordinary situation, and it is quite remarkable that two of them are so close to each other and have essentially the same set of facts." At locations associated with Biden, two sets of classified documents have been discovered thus far. The first set was discovered in an unlocked office at Biden's think tank in Washington, while the second set was discovered at his Wilmington, Delaware, residence. Although the precise number of classified items discovered is unknown, Biden's attorney has referred to them as a small batch. Since Trump left office 2 years ago, approximately 300 documents with classified markings have been recovered. There are also differences in how quickly the documents have been returned and how cooperative they have been with investigators. After a law change during Trump's time in office, penalties for handling classified materials improperly may be severe. Previously, misdemeanor charges have been elevated to felonies, which carry monetary penalties of up to 5 years in prison. Proving intent, or that either Biden or Trump knowingly removed classified materials with the intention of keeping them in unauthorized locations, is crucial for prosecutors in bringing any potential charges. According to legal experts, one of the main differences between the cases is how Biden and Trump dealt with the discovery of the documents. President Biden's lawyers promptly reported and returned the classified documents they discovered to the National Archives, if the recent reports are accurate. A professor of practice at the University of Washington School of Law, Jeff Feldman, stated that behavior is not consistent with an intent to retain the documents. In contrast, President Trump kept the documents and refused to return them. He also alternately claimed that the documents were his and not the government's, and that they were not classified because he thought they were unclassified when he took them away. In addition to the other actions he took and his lawyers' assurances to the staff at the archives that all classified documents had been returned, this behavior could be considered circumstantial evidence that he intended to keep the documents in their unauthorized location at Mar-a-Lago. Due to the Justice Department's history of declining to prosecute sitting presidents and the burden of proving intent, it is highly unlikely that Biden would face prosecution unless there is evidence that he knew about the records before they were turned over. Despite the discovery of more documents, it may be challenging to demonstrate intent beyond a reasonable doubt in Trump's case because there is rarely direct evidence of what was going on in someone's mind. All elements in a criminal case must be demonstrated beyond a reasonable doubt. It is the highest and most difficult proof standard, and meeting it can be challenging, Feldman stated. The majority of prosecutors would be cautious about bringing a charge that cannot be reasonably established beyond a reasonable doubt if the evidence of intent is weak or marginal. However, Trump no longer enjoys the perks of being president and may face legal repercussions for his prolonged struggle to return the documents to the federal government. The most important difference here is how you react once you find out. Murphy added, and I think that is a problem for the former President Trump. Since he was told, "You have a duty to go search those out," he did not carry out that instruction. Biden's mishandled documents have stoked a political firestorm in the Justice Department that its leader had hoped to calm before taking